What's going on, guys? Kevin here from SportsBoxBreaks.com, coming at you live Thursday night, September 6th, 2018. I'm cracking open 2017 Panini Flawless Collegiate Football. This is the Choose Team case break, or rather box break, because it is a single box, which is half of the case. Box break number 5. Who has who in the break? The Arizona Cardinals going to Nicholas G. The Atlanta Falcons, Nicholas G. Baltimore Ravens going to Travis S. The Buffalo Bills going to Mike T. The Carolina Panthers going to Israel S. The Chicago Bears, Israel S. Cincinnati Bengals going to Travis S. Cleveland Browns going to David N. But I want to point out, guys, the Browns were double sold near the very end of this break being filled up. They were sold to Mike and to David. David's order came in just a split second before Mike's did, so David will be the owner of that Brown spot in this break. It was all settled up already with Mike on the credit back. The Dallas Cowboys going to Nicholas G. The Denver Broncos going to Israel S. The Detroit Lions, Israel S. The Green Bay Packers, Israel S. Houston Texans, Israel S. Indianapolis Colts going to Israel S. Jacksonville Jaguars, Israel S. Israel's got a lot of spots in this one, guys. The Kansas City Chiefs going to Nicholas G. Los Angeles Chargers, Israel S. The LA Rams going to John H. The Miami Dolphins going to Israel S. Minnesota Vikings, Nicholas G. The New England Patriots going to Israel S. The New Orleans Saints, Kent R. The New York Giants going to Israel S. The New York Jets going to Jerome D. Oakland Raiders going to John H. Philadelphia Eagles going to John W. Pittsburgh Steelers, Israel S. San Francisco 49ers going to Israel S. The Seattle Seahawks going to Nicholas G. Tampa Bay Bucks going to John C. Tennessee Titans going to Israel S. The Washington Redskins going to Tom L. And there's a 33rd team sold in this stuff, guys, and that is the no team designation. So there might be some content in this product which has no distinct NFL team designation according to the checklist, and anything that falls under that is going to go to Tom L. That was sold specifically as no team designated as a 33rd team spot. So, okay, guys, here we go. This is a full 2 briefcase sealed case. So again, this product and this break is sold as a 1-box break. So what I'm going to do is crack this guy open, pull the 2 briefcases out, and then do a quick random on this one with random.org to determine which briefcase we go with. Okay, there they are, briefcases. There's one of them. And here is the second. So let me push these guys up front. My empty box is right there, tough to see. I'm dealing with limited space. Okay, let's do this. Here we go, guys. So I have, let's do this. Put a little sticky on that one and a little sticky on this one right here. Number 1 and number 2. 2 briefcases. I'm going to use random.org to determine which one we go with for this break. I don't like to choose. I don't like anybody to choose for me. I like to let the random stuff work for me. So let's bring random.org up on screen. I have a small list of 1 and 2. We're going to use the dice to determine the number of times we randomize the list. The one caveat on the dice is if it comes up at 2, we will random 3 times for more true randoming. So here goes. Not a 2 whatsoever. It's an 11. 5 and 6 equals 11. So 11 times, and this is going to determine briefcase we work with. 1 and a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, 8, 9, 10, and the 11th time. There it is, guys. 11 times on the randoming of that list, and the number 2 briefcase, the one with the little sticky number 2, comes up in the top. So again, 11 times. The number 2 comes up in the top, and there was the dice to determine the number of times we randomed it up. So, taking that off screen, we're going to leave this guy front and center in the middle. We're going to move this one off to the side. This one is going to be break number 6 at some future point in time once it fills. So break number 6, and that's the last one of this stuff that we actually have. Break number 5 and 6. So guys, the way you know this goes, some of these briefcases on the Collegiate side are branded with the Collegiate team on them. So I know everybody goes haywire when that happens, but the reality is there are no fewer amounts of NFL teams represented if it's a branded college briefcase than if it weren't. So let's see what we got on the briefcase. There she is. And let's see if we got a branded case. We do. Michigan or no? What do we got? It is a branded case, guys. Again, you're seeing it for the first time just like we are. So there's no, like I said, there's no fewer teams represented in this stuff, even with a branded briefcase than without a branded briefcase. So let's see. Should be a Michigan branded briefcase, correct? So that means that all the players coming out of this are going to be coming out of it. It's over different eras and different decades and stuff too, guys. So it's not like the current crop of Michigan guys. It's going to be over different eras and different years. So we're going to see some old school Michigan guys coming out of this too. Okay, let's slice this up. Slicing this guy up. We've actually had more of these that were branded than not branded. Might be a Tom Brady in here. What are some of the other huge Michigan prospects, guys, that we might see pop out of this one? Might be some Tom Brady action. Okay, guys, let's do this. I don't want to reveal anything right away. How do we do this? How do we do this? Okay, so here is our 3 magnetic encased cards. So those are going to be the 3 big hits. Let's put these guys right here to the side. Let's pull our box of cards right here. And this is just our little diamond guarantee agreement. Everything else is pulled out of there. That's all we got in the whole thing. So putting the briefcase off to the side. And away we go. We're going to keep the 3 big cards for last. We'll look at the cards inside the box first. And before I get into that, I've got a little worksheet that I like to keep on screen when I'm doing this stuff. And that's going to be, boom, right there. So what I'm going to do as we're going through this stuff, guys, there's 10 cards guaranteed just by how many cards come in a case of Flawless or a briefcase of Flawless, but sometimes they do put extras. So what I'm going to do is we'll put the card in here, and then we'll put the respective NFL team based off the checklist, because I'm going to double check this stuff. Charles Woodson's another big one potential. All right, cool. Okay, guys, here we go, here we go. Good luck to everybody. Israel, thanks a bunch for stepping up on all those teams, brother. That was a huge help. So there's an empty top lid. There's an empty bottom lid. All right. Let me get the camera dialed in and focused up real nice and pretty here, guys. We're going to look at some beautiful cards here. Flawless, no slouch on any of the Flawless here, regardless of what it is. It's a dual diamond of Thomas Rawls. Thomas Rawls, dual diamond. Check out these 2 sick patches. On card ink, of course, 3 of 10. 3 of 10. Thomas Rawls. And guys, just to point out again, not to beat a dead horse on the issue of the college branded briefcase, but in the college branded briefcases we've cracked open so far, 6 of 10 or more teams have been represented across the NFL spectrum there. So 60% representation of NFL teams, which, you know, you're not even going to get that in some of these full cases that have nothing specific about them. So just to point that out. So just mark down here Rawls. Dual diamond. Actually, let me just put 3 of 10. All right, so the guys are saying pretty sure Seahawks. But let me double check the checklist. Thomas Rawls. So Thomas Rawls on this stuff. Yes, indeed. Seahawks it shall be. So Seahawks it is. Rawls, dual diamond, 3 of 10. That is the first card. So congrats, congrats. Who's got that Seahawks spot? I'm going to be looking at a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to be flipping through 3 spreadsheets back and forth here. Seattle Seahawks is going to Nicholas G. Nicholas owns that Seahawks spot. Okay, next card. Put that guy off to the side. Whoa, check this out. Check that out. That is pretty sick. Jehu Chasan? How do you say this dude's name? 7 of 10. 7 of 10. That's some pretty sick stuff right there, guys. 7 of 10. So let me mark it in my sheet. So 7 of 10. Yeah, that patch is sick stuff. So that is going to be, I believe, Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs belong to Nicholas G as well. Wow, Nicholas, I think that's both your teams so far, buddy. KC Chiefs. And I'm fairly certain, Nicholas, that you had the first one as well. So that's 2 in a row. That's a sweet card, man. Congrats, congrats. Guys, again, another case of this, or another briefcase of this, one single briefcase is remaining on site. So you could jump in if you'd like to. Here comes the next one. Jake Rudock, 7 of 20. Tough to see with that big blue. You can see it. Very nice. Very nice. 7 of 20 on card ink. So Jake, R-U-D-O-C-K. Give me just a sec, guys. Can't wait to see the Tom Brady pulled, Ryan. That is going to be... That's the Lions. The Lions. So the Lions, that's going to be Israel. Israel, there you go, buddy. Finally picking something up. So the Lions on that one, 7 of 20. NFL team is the Lions. And again, guys, if you have any questions on these team designations, go into the product page on the next one, break number 6. The link is right at the very top of it to the checklist we're working off of, which is Group Break. So go into that, go into the checklist. You'll see exactly what we're working off here. Here's some Peppers love. Jabril Peppers. 4 of 15. On card ink. I'm looking for a second color creeping in on that patch, but looks like it's a single color. 4 of 15. A little stitching on the left side, though. So 4 of 15. Let me mark it here. So 4 of 15. Browns, Cleveland Browns, right? I'm just double checking because, again, this is kind of a tricky break to get through. Cleveland Browns, that's going to be that double sold team. So that's going to be David. David on the ownership of that one. He and Mike T both had that spot picked up. So that is going to be Browns. So there we go. Peppers, 4 of 15. We'll be going to the Browns ownership. Here comes the next one, guys. Next one. How about a Devin Funchess? Funchess, dual diamond. Funchess, dual diamond, 6 of 10. 2 sick patches going on here as well, guys. Pretty minimalist on the auto. But pretty sweet nonetheless. 2 color with the Michigan colors there, front and center. Pretty awesome. Devin Funchess, dual diamond. What is that? 6 of 10. And that is going to be the Panthers. Panthers. Just double checking there, guys. 1 sec. Okay, yes indeed, we are correct on the Panthers designation. All right, Panthers picking that one up. Congrats. And who's got that Panthers spot? Panthers in this break. Carolina Panthers. Israel, there you go, buddy. Israel picking up another one. Next up. Whoo, baby, check this out. Check out that Adidas patch. Or, as I've come to learn, Adidas is not even the correct way to pronounce it, right? Adidas. Is that the actual correct way to pronounce it? Frank Clark. Frank Clark, 4 of 5. Very nice. Very nice. Frank Clark. So the Adidas patch, Frank Clark, 4 out of 5. So that is going to be Seahawks getting smashed in another one. Seahawks again. Seahawks picking up another one. That's 2 for the Seahawks so far. Out of a small amount of cards for a team to get a double is pretty impressive. That's a sick little relic right there. Okay, next one, fellas. Here we go. Darbo coming up here. Darbo. This is 2 color. That is on card ink, and that's the 15. 6 of 15. You got the yellow creeping in on the side. Yellow creeping in on the side there, guys. So, mark it in my sheet. Are you kidding me? Seahawks again, right? Is that a 3rd Seahawks hit? Seahawks are absolutely killing it. Nicholas G with another Seahawks pickup. Guys, that's 3 out of 8 cards so far have been Seahawks. Well, you can't stack these cases any more favorable sometimes, Panini, but they do what they do. So Seahawks getting a 3rd one there. And here comes the last one before we get into our encased cards, guys. Before we get into our encased cards, and guess what, fellas? It's a dual auto. It's going to be Darbo and Peppers on the dual, so we're probably going to have to run this one through the randomizer. 6 of 10. 6 of 10 on the dual. Very nice. So Peppers is the Browns. Peppers is the Browns and Darbo is the Seahawks. So this one will have to go to the randomizer based off of that. So let's mark this real quick in the sheet. We'll do to be determined based on the outcome of the randomizer once we get through it. And it's going to be dual auto. I mean, putting 6 of 10 is kind of not even needed there because it's going to be the only dual auto we pull so far. So, guys, I will put this one off to the side, and this is going to be determined Darbo and Peppers. So, to be determined, I'll even note here between the Browns and the Seahawks. The Browns and the Seahawks are up for grabs in that duel. So congrats to whoever gets it. Good luck on the outcome of the random. So let me see how this shakes out here, guys. Let's look at the gem cards first. Gem cards first. Check out that do. Is that Gerald Ford, like the president? The former U.S. president? Gerald Ford? That's pretty ridiculous right there. 5 of 20. That's a diamond card. Gerald Ford. That's something you don't see every day. So the Gerald Ford diamond is Gerald Ford. So that, guys, according to the checklist, NFL team designation is going to be none. So he played on Michigan, but he did not ever play in any old school NFL team or anything of that nature. So you guys correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's going to go to the no team designated spot. So here's the link to the checklist I'm working off of if you guys want to double or triple check that on me. Gerald Ford, I believe that's going to be the no team designated spot, is going to pick up one of the diamond cards. This stuff is crazy. So, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but the Gerald Ford diamond is probably 99.9%, unless you guys correct me otherwise, going to be going to the no team designated spot that is sold as the 33rd team spot. And guys, you were waiting for him, and here he is, Mr. Tom Brady. Tom Brady, 2 of 20 diamond card. 2 of 20 diamond card, Tom Brady. So you were waiting for Tom Brady to show up, and sure enough, there's Tom Brady showing on up. So 2 of 20, Tom Brady Diamond. So Tom Brady Diamond card. Let's see. So the New England Pats in this one belongs to who? The New England Patriots. That's Mr. Israel. There you go, buddy. So the Patriots on the Tom Brady Diamond, of course. Very nice. Thanks for the pickups again, Israel. Congrats, buddy. Tom Brady Diamond. And the last one, I left it last because I saw just an absolute crazy amount of ink and stuff. Check this crazy cut auto out of Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch. That's a 1 of 5. 1 of 5, absolutely sicko cut auto here. Crazy Legs Hirsch, cut auto, and there's a relic piece up top here. This whole window up top in that card is a piece of relic of some sort. So I have no idea who this guy belongs to. So let me look at the checklist on this stuff. Do you guys know off the top of your head? So Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch, Hirsch. Crazy Legs Hirsch, is that going to be a Rams card? Is that sounding about right? Let me double check. Rams it is going to be, guys. Rams it is going to be, and that is John H. John H on that one. So that's an awesome card. Unbelievable. He was an actor as well. That's sick stuff there, guys. Elroy, Crazy Legs Hirsch, cut auto with relic piece up top, numbering 1 of 5, and that is going to be a Rams designation on that card. So unbelievable. What weird stuff. What weird stuff this Collegiate is. We pull that. We pull Tom Brady, which is to be expected out of Michigan, right? And then Gerald Ford. You can even see that's Gerald Ford's face, but he looks like kind of a badass, like a young badass with that hairdo and stuff. I had no idea Gerald Ford played football for Michigan back in his younger years, but that's interesting. And again, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but no team designation on the Gerald Ford, so that is going to be the one instance so far out of all this stuff where the no team designated team spot, the 33rd spot, if you will, gets the hit. So congrats again to everybody that got hits. Guys, I'm going to set the random up for this one right here. Again, it was the dual auto, so I'll have to set this one up. It's going to be the Browns against the Seahawks. So hang tight on that one. The outcome of that will turn up in a second video in addition to this main video. Guys, more of this stuff on the site. One more briefcase left. So break number 6 is the last remaining holdout on this stuff. So if you want to jump into it and you're watching this on YouTube, jump into it. See some of the crazy stuff we could pull. Thanks again, guys.